What's up, y'all? So I just came back from the gym. Came back from Sam's Club as well. I just wanted to talk about how limerence is bad. I don't think there's any form of limerence that is healthy, and I hate that modern media tries to romanticize it as like the one that got away, or pop songs, sad boy songs that like tend to romanticize this kind of topic. I really hate it because I think when left alone with your thoughts, it can be very dangerous and can lead down a rabbit hole. Case in point, I was in high school, right? And there was this girl that I really liked. I never got the courage to actually talk to her face to face. Only times that we would ever engage in a conversation was when it was her talking to me, right? And we had spoken maybe less than 10 words to each other throughout the entirety of high school. And so all this time I was just in my thoughts, just building upon like an idealized version, right? Putting her on a pedestal because I seemed to think that we weren't like she was too good for me, both looks wise and what she had to offer in her future. And that was the biggest mistake because I feel like if I had just gone and talked to her and maybe gotten rejected on the spot, I would have been able to get over it. Not with this long-term thought process of obsession, because that's what limerence really is. It's obsession. And men, the only way to really get over it is not by forgetting it. You can never forgetting it is just, I think, detrimental to one's arc, character arc, because you have to develop that resilience of being able to go over a breakup or someone someone leaving your life, whether it be just like that or unannounced. And having to develop that, having to separate reality from your thoughts, I think is very healthy, because you have to confront how realistic the limerence was actually going to work out. Most times it never is. Oh shit, fucking car. And that's really what I want to say, is because you have to really engage yourself in a new activity, something to take your mind off of them. Go to work, get a minimum wage job, work out. Actually, working out has been a kind of a surefire way to lower the demon's voices in my head, so to speak, because you release the endorphins, your muscles get bigger, and it's just all around. There's no harm in going to the gym aside from the exorbitant amount of gym fees. But when faced with this reality, I wish that if I could turn back time. See, that's the thing. If I could turn back time is a really dangerous phase, because you're just then focused on what if and not what is. And you're wasting so much time on what is to happen now versus factors that you can't change anymore because it's already happened. And that's really what else I want to say, man, is that limerence is very unhealthy, and that it is really stopping you from what you can have versus what you can't have, right? The unattainable is the most, what is it called? What we want, what we can't have is the most unattainable than the present option that is given to us. And once you start to eliminate that mindset, you can then start looking for healthy relationships. Then you can start, that was my apple pie back there. Then you can start really thinking about, okay, what I have right now is good. Why do I want to take that away from myself? So just think about that the next time you're thinking about, the one that got away, because more than likely, if you were to confront them today, they would probably not want to have anything to do with you. They'd probably leave you unread. All right, I'm home, and so that's my thoughts on limerence, ladies and gentlemen. This was a car talk with your boy. You need a hero. You have a nice day.